Oh, the bandit is here. Look at this, look at this. Look at this. The bandit is here. Didn't make a video yesterday. I was busy working and busy doing some graphic work online. And so I just doing a lot of things, staying busy, and I'm basically working from home right now. And this YouTube thing is therapy for me, and I can get certain messages out that maybe someone want to hear and want to apply to their life. So here I am. Got me a new bandit mask. It's a Steeler mask. I am a Steeler man, Pittsburgh. All right. I've had this Steeler hat for a long time. For years I've had this hat, and I'm gonna turn it to the side so you can see. I got this. I don't even know if they still make these hats, but even on this side, it has it has the Steeler logo. I wear it backwards. Wear it backwards. How about that? Steelers. Okay. I was at the bar a couple of nights ago, and I was out there with a friend at a neighborhood bar. I went and got a beer, had a shot with my friend, and I'm sitting at the bar as a guy sitting on the left side of me, and my friend and I, we was talking about politics, talking about the country and where it's going to go, and he was telling me about the presidential election, and you know this and that. So I was speaking from. I didn't say who I was voting for, but it's obviously, if you watch my videos, who I'm voting for. So when I was sitting there, I was just talking about some of the things that I believe in. So the guy on the left said, "Oh, you must be a Trump supporter." I don't talk to black guys that support Trump. He said it's insane to him that a black man would support Trump. And I said, okay. I said you're not even willing. I said you're not even willing to have a conversation. No, because there's no need to talk to a black man who would vote for a white supremacist and someone of white privilege. And I said, okay. And I ended the discussion. I just told him, I said, well, sir, I said, I'm talking to my friend over here. And, so I know where you stand, and I can appreciate where you stand. So I'm going to just talk to my friend over here, because I don't know you. And that ended that. But what I'm saying is, I mean, this is going around. I mean, I have family that don't even talk to me. I'm talking about family I've helped financially, emotionally. I mean, I have family that I've actually helped. Spent a lot. I spent a lot of money on family, a lot of my time, and it's like that don't even matter. There's a lot of things in my family that I disagree with, but when it came down to it, I didn't belittle them. I didn't walk away from them just because they believed in something different than me. Hell, my mom don't even talk to me because I'm not a Christian. So therefore, in her mind, I'm going to hell. I'm of the devil. But here's a woman that didn't even raise me. I met my mom when I was a grown man. So you see how people feel free to just throw stupid things out there at you, and you just supposed to accept that. But with me, I don't accept it. I simply walk away. Okay? So as of now, I walk away, man. Hashtag walk away. Seriously, hashtag walk away. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your kids, grown kids. Walk away, man. You don't have to be angry. Keep your finances in order. Keep your money in your pocket. Okay? And the people I'm talking about, these are the people that I don't even ask for money. I don't ask for money from any of my family. None. Anytime I show up, I'm the one spending money. I'm the one offering my services. But I can't get them. I can't get a dime out of them. None. Nothing. There's nothing offered to me to make my life better. There is absolutely no family structure for the most part in the black community. You have outliers and you have the ones that do it, but that's not the majority. That's the exception. Most of us are being raised by women. Most men, or black men, are being raised by women. They got a feminine personality. Everything is about how a woman thinks. That's why you have majority of black men, especially young black males. They can't even sit down to the table and air out grievances. They can't. So you have family. If your own family would do you like that. I mean, I have certain family threatening my life. All because of how he feel. All because of his thoughts. And you should think like him. This is the way the world is. Right now, as it stands, you are not allowed to be free. You supposed to think like all the other black people. No accountability. No. I have people that know me. Well, certain people that know me. For the most parts, they'll look at my videos and tell me how I can make my video better by having all this flash thrown at you. My videos are this way because men supposed to talk straight. Men are not to be entertained. You train men. I'm going to say it again. You train men. You don't entertain men. I'm not here to entertain you. Our very livelihood is on the line. If you have children and you are invested in your future, there's no time to entertain you as a man. It's time to talk hard facts. And I'm telling you straight, if your family is holding you back, and if they don't like where you're going in life, sometimes you're going to have to walk alone. And you got to be willing to do that. That's the downfall of the black community. There are a lot of us out there know it's wrong the way we're living as a whole. We know it's wrong, but we're afraid to walk alone in what's right. We're afraid of it because we've been raised in a feminine environment. So we walk around with this feminine energy. We're out of control. We don't have self-control. Most of us black men don't even know who we are as a person. Nope. We don't know. We have been distracted to not even be who we supposed to be. We're like little mice running around in the maze, looking for comfort. That's not going to work. We need to think better. This guy who was sitting to the left of me at that bar, he didn't even ask me what my name was. He didn't ask me no questions about why I was saying what I was saying. I just wasn't saying the things that he wanted to hear. I was automatically declared an enemy and stupid and ignorant. I was all those names, I was that to him just because he didn't hear what he wanted to hear as he took those shots of Patron. You understand what I'm saying? This is a problem. But they still scream white supremacy. It's the one holding them down or holding us down. A black man don't have no power in this country today. Not because he can't have power. It's because the one that want power can't, because to do that, he have to go away from the group. There's never a group when it comes to putting money together and build your community up and clean your community up and take care of the children in the community, and the women be women and the men be men and men protect women and children. No, they won't make a group effort to do that. No. They just want a group effort and rhetoric. It's like being around a bunch of alcoholics and you don't drink. Everybody say you the square because you don't drink. And after a while, people keep drinking and getting drunk, and you're the only sober one there. You're the only one going to be speaking logically. And everybody else will be talking stupid because they impaired. That's what it feels like today. I don't know where this country going. They say it's the best country in the world. I don't know. I really, really don't know if this is the best country in the world. If I can walk outside and can literally be killed by a person that looked like me because I'm wearing a Trump hat. That's all it would take for me to get snuffed out. Why you kill him? He got that stupid Trump hat on. He had to die. We don't need a coon like that walking around. This is the thinking. Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, and all Black Lives Matter, and all these people can walk around and say, you a victim. Larry Elder say, no, you're not a victim. You could be just as successful as everybody else can. If you work hard, don't have kids out of wedlock before you get married, graduate high school, you can actually have something. You're not a victim. They call him a coon. The only thing I did right, people, in my life, I didn't become a baby daddy as a teenager. Everything else I did was wrong. That's the only thing I did right. I didn't become a baby daddy when I was in my teens. I was in my mid-20s when my firstborn son came into the world. I was in my mid-20s. He's a grown man now. And my daughter came along a couple of years later, 3 years later. And she's a grown woman now. And I'm raising, my son's upstairs. And he'll be 16 in a couple of months. Everything else I did wrong. And I try to teach my kids, don't do it the way I did it. I don't sit there and expect them to live their life like how I live mine. I let them know what I did wrong. The problem with black people is they don't like to say what they did wrong. They like to tell you what they think you should do. It don't matter what they did wrong. The only important thing is that you be on board with them because they spoke. This is a stupid way of thinking. I love my kids. I have 3, but they all 3 have a different mom. That's a horrible legacy. Now, if I can admit that, okay, why can't the rest of the black community understand that it is wrong to go out here and have 4 and 5 baby dads and 4 and 5 baby moms so the kids can stop it? But they won't do it because misery loves company. So anytime you tell truth, they don't want to hear that because they don't want to be seen as a failure. And until they understand they have failed and then turn it around and help the next generation not do what they did or what I did, it's going to continue to happen. And it's only going to hurt us. It won't get better. The way black women are today, and women in general, but I'm speaking specifically black women because they on the bottom. I don't have a right to be talking about other races of women when our women is on the bottom. But the problem with black women, particularly, they don't want to listen, and they know everything, and they always right. So those bastard kids that's growing up with no father, they grow up to not listen. They always right about something, full of attitude, ready to fight and destroy. Because all their life, they had no accountability. These are facts. You could take it or leave it alone. It don't make any sense why we think the way we think. You have these people out here ready to destroy this country just so they don't see this man in office. And he don't even have this much to do with the local government. He don't. Everybody hollering Trump, 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 Trump. But they won't say anything about Mayor Bottoms. They're not saying anything about Brian Kemp. They're not even saying if you live in counties and cities outside of Atlanta, they all have their little mayors. They have their little cities set up. They don't say anything about their local government. You don't see no black people in the street complaining about their local government. They just talking about Trump. They disingenuous. It's a fraud. And I'm tired of it. So, hashtag walk away from this crap. Hashtag walk away. Get away from it. If you want to be scum, go be scum over there. Go over there and be a scum. And if you're not scum, go over there and get away from scum. That's how to get better. But I've walked away from stupid people. I'm walking away from destructive people. I'm walking away from people that don't make any sense, that's not rational and logical. I'm walking away from family that don't mean me no good. I'm done. I'm done. Because it's not worth it. If you only have a certain time to live, and then you're gone forever. And I don't care what religion you believe in, nobody knows what happens when you die. There's a possibility when you die, that's it. All is black and gone, and nothing exists within you anymore. You was a you all you was an experience. That's all you was. You were just a little speck of experience, that little time you was here to experience this thing called life, and now you are no more. You don't even know that or not. And we sitting here wasting time and worrying about semantics and worrying about crap instead of doing what it takes to have a meaningful life. This is what we're doing. And black people, let me tell you something. And hear me good and listen to what I'm about to say. Nobody cares about your screaming and throwing your tantrums like a baby. Because they know you're going to destroy yourself. If you don't wake up, black people, you're going to be destroyed by yourself. If you don't wake up. So the bandit says, with my new Steeler mask on, that my friend Chaz, one of my brothers, he's like a brother to me. Chaz, he brought this mask over here to me today because he said, look, I'm tired of that blue mask. I said, okay, fine. You got a Steeler mask for me? Thank you. Bring it on over here. It'll be on the show. Or my rant, or whatever you want to call this. Okay? Get it together, people. You hear me? Get it together. Think. And black people start working with each other. And stop being so destructive. Work together, care and love one another. Value men. Value the father. Teach your children to honor the father. And let's make the black family whole again. Can you dig it? It's Doug. Now this is the Quarantine Bandit. Got the Steeler thing going, got the Steeler mask on, got the Steeler this, got the Steeler in the background, go Steelers. All right, Bandit out.